So I got some of my seeds going. These are all seeds in here that if you buy one pack of seeds, you'll never have to buy seeds again. And that goes for marigolds, nasturtiums, and morning glories, sunflowers. That's a baby sunflower right there. And it's got a morning glory vine growing on it. But these seeds all produce seeds over and over and over. So every flower is a seed, I think, except for the nasturtiums. They put out a little pellet, and you take a nail file and you shave like the side of it because it's real hard. It reminds you of a little miniature peach pit, and you shave the side of it so it can bloom out the side because it's pretty thick, just to help it along. But every one of these marigolds, when they close up and they turn brown, all of that inside is seeds. And the seed can tell you a lot. Let me open this up real quick. See, these are like the little stick tights that stick to your shoes. And then they stick down in the dirt. The animals spread them around. Your shoes spread them around. So all of these will grow into babies. That's one. Look at all those. That's one flower. That's why I have them growing everywhere. All over my yard, everywhere. Because they're so easy. And then the vines, or the morning glories, they're super easy. They put off little seed pods, and there's like 5 black seeds in each one. And they're everywhere. And another one of my favorites, which I have more growing in the front yard, but those are zinnias. And zinnias, they have, when the flower dies off, each petal, when you pull the petal off, it has like a little arrow on the end of it. And you just stick the little arrow part way down in the ground. See right there, that little pod? That is from a morning glory. So there's going to be seeds in that. When it turns brown, it's ready to harvest. And those are a few seed packets. And they're super cheap. They're super cheap because they produce so many. And I just get a bag and I just start throwing them in the bag. And I put them out next year. So I'll have to take you to the front yard and show you the zinnias that I have growing. And this is a morning glory. And I had purple, dark blue, all kinds of colors. But the soil stays so dry in here that I have to keep it watered a lot. And it's been shocking them a little bit. And I know that I'm surprised the squirrels didn't get that. Even though it's immature, it didn't mature right. That down there is a baby sprout from a morning glory. That's what they look like when they sprout. But yeah, those are a few. One pack of seeds each. You'll never have to buy seeds again, and you can just harvest them and plant them over and over and over and over again throughout your years. I have seeds put away from like 2-3 years ago. Another one is the Mexican sunflowers. They grow huge. They're really good for shade. And if you want to put some shade up, they grow really tall, like above the fence line. And then when you go to chop them down, and they're real prickly, but they make a pretty flower. They're real prickly, and inside that little prickly flower is a whole bunch of seeds. And they're like the little stick tights with the two prongs that stick on you. Those are like that. And I watched a video where a guy would take those stalks and chop them up and put them in water, and it was like a whole new like a food system for your garden. He said it was like it would massively grow a food system. And there's another one I have out front, And they make the little, I can't even remember what kind of flower it is. I'll have to Google it and then take you out there and show you. But they turn into like a fuzzy thing. And those little fuzzy things fly off and they seed the earth. But they're a really, really pretty flower. They have like a silver back on them, on the leaves. The leaves themselves are beautiful. And then when the flower grows, it's so pretty too. But yeah, you guys, oh, there's a red cardinal back there in the bird bath. You guys can, he's gonna splash around. I have gardens every year. I seen this woodpecker this morning, and I had to Google to see if it was a woodpecker or not, because I wasn't sure. And it was only about this big. So I asked Google, I said, is there like little tiny woodpeckers in Florida that are so little? And they said it was, and it was called a, oh my gosh, I don't remember the name. It was a little tiny woodpecker. So, but our woodpeckers around here, they get on the soffit of the houses and they call each other. There was just one over there hitting the neighbor's soffit, and that's what they do. They call their mates like that. But we had the big, huge red-headed woodpeckers everywhere, and that's what that one was. But my I can't hardly see it, but this bird of paradise is a white bird of paradise. It's starting to bloom. See, there's one there. But they get a lot of nectar that the ants come and get on it. And then he was picking all the ants off. What are you doing, eating grass? Go back in there. Go. Alright guys, I just want to tell you all about lifelong seeds. I wish the zinnias were growing. Last year I had zinnias everywhere in here. They're one of my favorites. But I have some in the front yard. I'll have to go out and show you all the seeds. And the seeds tell you a lot about how to plant it. Just like with my plumerias, they have the helicopter seeds, so you only like plant them halfway down in the ground. But yeah, I lost a lot of plumerias this year. Even the seed pods I had growing for the I had a volcano color plumeria. This is my favorite one. I don't know if the tree died. A lot of them are coming back. I cut them down to the ground almost, and they're coming back already. But I know I planted the helicopters just in case they might actually grow, but I don't remember where I planted them at. I got so much going on. My husband just got out of the hospital, so you guys pray for Tattoo Steve to get back up on his feet. I love you all. Stay under the blood of Jesus.